everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this look here, and I used the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Edition Textured Eyeshadow Palette. Now hopefully by the time I put this video out, it will still be in stock. I really love this palette and I totally recommend it. If you are on the fence about getting this palette, I totally recommend that you pick it up before it's gone forever. I know that she said that she's not going to be restocking it after this time. And I'm also going to be using some new products as well that I just recently picked up. And I'm going to be showing you guys how I used them and incorporated them in this look. So if you guys want to learn how to create this look, then continue watching. I'm going to start off with the Huda Beauty Textured Eyeshadow Palette, and this is one of my absolute favorites. So I'm going to start off with the color Bay, which is a matte vanilla shade, and I'm going to take that on a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and highlight underneath my brows. As you see here, my brows are already filled in. I didn't want to include it in this tutorial because I wanted this video to focus mostly on the eye look. So then I'm taking the shade Sandalwood, and I'm going to take that on a Sigma E40 brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and buff that into my crease. And you want to use windshield wiper in circular motions. Then I'm going to go into the shade Henna and the shade Man Eater right next to it, and I'm just going to take that on a MAC 224, and I'm going to place that color a little bit lower in my crease just to add some definition. And you want to go ahead and make sure that these two colors blend in very well with the crease color and that there are no harsh lines. So you really want to make sure to take your time with this. In this video, I did try not to cut out too many steps and not to speed up anything at all, so that way you guys can see how long it takes sometimes to perfect your eye look. So then I'm going to go into the shade Cocoa and into the shade Bossy, and I'm just going to take that on a tapered E45 brush from Sigma, and I'm going to start defining my outer V. So I always start diagonally by my lash line, and then I apply that color into my crease, and then I'm just going to go ahead and buff that in. But don't worry if it's not blended enough, because we are going to go in with some other brushes to blend it. And then just to deepen it up a little bit more, I'm taking the shade Cocoa again on this pencil brush, and I'm just going to apply that into the outer V again. I just felt like the tapered brush, it blended it out too much, so I just wanted to re-intensify that cocoa color in the outer V. Then I'm taking that MAC 217 brush, which is one of my favorites. It's a smaller, precise brush, so you can really precisely blend out the edges of this look without bringing it up too high. And just take your time with this step. And as you see, I use both circular and windshield wiper motions to blend it all out. Then going in with my 224 brush, and there's no additional product on this, I just wanted to do one final blend. The larger the brush, the more diffused the look will be. Then going into the shade Blessed, and the textured shadows are a really unique formula, and you have to use them with your fingers to get the best pigmentation. I haven't tried it with a wet brush, but I have tried it with many different types of brushes, and I just feel like it never looks quite as intense as I would like it to look. So here I'm just packing it onto my lid with my finger, and I just kind of try to blend that color into the crease color that we already have, but it's okay if you can't make it perfect, because we're going to take this 217 brush and just blend those two colors in. And then I'm taking the 224 brush one more time just to do a final blend. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Black Truffle on that pointed pencil brush from earlier, and I'm just going to go ahead and deepen up my outer V. Now, I didn't take too much of this color because I didn't want it to turn into a black smoky eye, so I just took the tiniest bit of this because a little bit of this color does go a long way. And then I just go ahead and buff that into the outer V, but we will be blending it in further. Then I'm taking the 217 brush one more time just to blend everything in. And I take the 217 brush just because it's smaller, so that way I get a more precise blend. Then with that 217 brush, I'm grabbing the color Suede, and I'm just gonna apply that right in between where the two colors meet. And then I'm taking that shade Blessed one more time on my finger just to re-intensify it. With all the blending, sometimes the intensity of the color can tend to fade away. And then just one more time, blending that in, making sure there's no harsh lines. And then I'm taking this really tiny little brush. I'm gonna go ahead and link it down below. But what I'm doing is taking that shade Cocoa and I'm just applying that into the crease just to deepen that up a little bit more. Since I feel like I don't have that much of a crease space, I like taking this tiny little brush. That way I can really get in there without messing up the eyeshadow or bringing it up too high. And then taking my 224 one more time just for a final blend. Then I'm taking the Epic ink liner from NYX and I'm just gonna go ahead and start creating a wing. This is a technique that I saw JLIHNN use and I just wanted to try it out with this kind of eyeliner. So it's a little bit more of a bendy felt tip eyeliner. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and start filling in the wing. And I didn't show the full clip of me filling in the wing because I was out of frame half the time. But you just want to take your time with this, use small little strokes to fill it in and make it really nice and crisp. And then I'm taking a Q-tip just to clean up any eyeshadow that might have gone lower than the wing. And as you see here, the liner is still kind of shiny. I prefer more of a matte shade, so I'm taking that Black Truffle on an angled eyeliner brush and I'm just gonna apply that right on top. And this just helps to set the eyeliner and also to make it more of a matte finish, which is my personal preference. And I've already done my foundation and my contour. I just wanted to show you guys this new blush shade that I got from Sephora. It's called Party. And it was actually part of the birthday reward that they give you. And I'm using this angled brush from Crown Brushes just because I talked about angled brushes in my Brush 101 video. But I don't really use them often, so I just wanted to show you guys how to use it. Then I'm taking the shade Moonstone from the Huda Beauty palette and I'm using that as my highlighter. I love using eyeshadows as highlighters as well. Sometimes I think eyeshadows make much prettier highlighters. And I'm just applying that on the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, and right above my eyebrows. Then I'm taking that same shade on a tiny little fluffy brush and I'm just going to apply that on my inner corner. And then I'm going to take the stiffer side of that brush and just intensify that outer corner highlight. Then I'm taking the shade Cocoa on a pencil brush and I'm just smoking out my bottom lash line. Applying a little bit of mascara, and I did spend a lot of time applying this mascara because I decided not to wear falsies, but I cut out most of the clip just because it's boring watching someone put on mascara. Then I'm taking the shade Naked from Urban Decay as a lip liner, and I just wanted to use a new lip liner because the lipstick color that we're going to use, I didn't really want to alter it, but I did want to outline my lips. So I'm using one of the new Sephora Cream Matte Lip Stains, and this one is in the shade Rosewood. It is such a pretty burnt red color. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it has like a little bit of like a brown undertone once it dries down. So I just apply a few layers of this color until I get it to the intensity I like. And I'm really focusing around my cupid's bow to create that perfect lip shape. This right here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and I really hope you guys will recreate this look. As always, if you guys have any requests, don't forget to leave them down below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you guys next time.